Hello, happy Thursday. So excited to finish working on this one. Honestly, I cannot wait. This is so fun. So what I'm working on today is carrying on with the Punchline commission. This is one of the pieces that was won during my Christmas giveaway this year, well, last year now, and so I need to finish this up. So I'm really excited to finish working on it with you guys. I did a little bit of work off stream on her face the other day, and I'm gonna finish it up. So yay. Chris, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Heather, Kevin, Philip, good evening. Welcome, everyone. So, I need to finish working on her skin, her hair. Right now, her dress just has black Copic marker on it, so I'll show you. I've decided to add a little bit more down at the bottom so that her dress goes all the way to the edge. So I need to do that. And then I will be putting a color tone on that black leather as well. So it looks like it's not a sticker. Right now it looks like a sticker in a very colorful environment. But once I put some color into the dress and water paint some into there, it should mesh into the background. Andre, hello. Keeman, welcome to the stream. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm looking forward to working on this one with you. And we're just going to get right to work. I hope to complete this one on live today, or if not, get very close so that I can be done with this one. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but I have the other ones that I need to get to, so gotta motivate. So, I used Copic watercolor first, and then Copic marker on her face, and then a little bit of colored pencil. So the colored pencils that I use, if you're viewing this on Facebook, you will be able to see a list of all the tools that I use. But for people that aren't on Facebook, I use watercolor, Copic marker, and colored pencil for a lot of my pieces. And this is the colored pencil brand that I use. If I need it to be water soluble, I'll use the Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelle ones, and if I don't, then I use the Caran d'Ache Luminance. So that's the two brands that, it's the two lines of the same brand that I use. Juan, hello, welcome to the stream. Ricochet, welcome. Hal, hello. John, hello. Thank you so much for joining from BC. That's awesome. Rivera, yes, possibly so. Okay. So, and then I'm thinking that I'm going to do this. I'm not sure. We'll see how everything looks at the end, but I do have some teal acrylic paint. And I may put a outline around Punchline completely, so that she pops from the background. I love the background colors. It looks like candy to me. So I'm not complaining about them. However, they are a little bright and she might get lost in it. That's my concern. So in order to help her pop from the background, I may outline her in this teal acrylic that I have. So it'll match really nicely with the colors that are already there. And give her a nice outline, but we'll see how it goes. Steve, hello, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Devin, hello. So grateful to all of you for joining in today. So exciting. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I'm now recording my live streams as well. And we're going to start putting them back up on YouTube. So I haven't been posting them on YouTube for like a year, but we're going to restart doing that. And when I say we, I mean Dan. So yes, they will be viewable on YouTube, mostly for people who aren't on Facebook or Twitch. For a while I was doing that, and then when I stopped, I did have some requests that I pick that back up again. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but we'll do it now. I know, right, Juan? I remembered 6 hours later. Fabrizio, hello. Dr. Dark, K-Ann, good morning. Welcome to this stream. So, I always have a paper towel for, dipping, drying off excess on my paintbrush. And the paper towel is looking so cute. It's like cotton candy. I'm quite happy about it. Sheldon, hello. So, because the dress is kind of bothering me because it just doesn't look like it's sitting in the environment anymore, I might work on her dress first. And so the first thing that I have to do is just finish it down at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but the tape ends here. And so I have a few millimeters right there of her dress that I'd like to complete down to the edge. So we're going to start with that. For that, I use toner gray Copic markers. So I'm going to get that done. And then I'm going to paint over all of it with either a dark blue or, pick up some of the ambient tones in the background or something so that her dress looks like it's part of the environment. Usually leather and latex will pick up the ambient light and color, kind of like a mirror. So that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so I think I can't remember what colors I used, but we're just going to start with toner gray number 3 to do some of the edges. There's just a few little light spots that I'm going to leave. The rest I'm going to just color it dark. Thank you, Jordan. Sheldon, no, this one is a commission from my Christmas giveaway. So I'm just completing out her dress. Right now I'm using toner gray number 7. Go. And I'm going to use toner gray number 5 just in a few places because I felt the jump from 3 to 7 was a little intense. Get some 4. Sean is asking, which software program would you recommend for someone that wants to transition into digital work? It really depends, I personally use Photoshop, but I see many artists online that are incredible digital artists, which I'm really not a digital artist, and they use Procreate, Clip Studio Paint, and all of those you can do on a tablet. You don't need a computer. Like Photoshop for the iPad, for instance, is not that great in my opinion. So if you want to work on a tablet, then I would recommend Clip Studio Paint is probably the closest one to Photoshop from my experience. I've tried both Clip Studio Paint and Procreate, and I think Clip Studio wins. That's just, again, a personal opinion. Hello, What the Fan Art! Welcome to the stream today. Okay, so I'm going to let the Copic dry a little bit. I mean, they dry so fast, but I just want to be safe with it. So I'm going to leave that for a few minutes and just start working on all the spots where there's like peekaboo skin here. And the light source is coming a little bit from above. Speaking of light source, it's really bright. So I'm going to turn this light down. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. So we're going to work on all the skin spots. So I do a base skin tone with watercolor. And then once the watercolor is dry, I do all the shadowing with Copic markers, which are like an alcohol ink marker. I just personally find it easier to control, and I am a little bit of a control freak, so Copic marker works for me. Farron, hello, welcome to this stream. I hope you are doing well. So first one that I start with is YR40. It's a very, very light color, but what it does is it adds a little bit more of a peachy undertone to the skin. And I do this as an overall color. And I missed those two when I did the watercolor, so I'm just gonna fill them in now. Oh, thank you, Sheldon. Yay, I'm glad you like it with the paints as well. Some of this stuff, I know that there are incredible digital painters that can do this kind of effect on the computer. So I'm not saying in any way, What the Fan Art, I want you to hear me here. I'm not saying in any way that digital cannot get this. I know that it can. I personally don't know how to do that. So I find doing like painting smoosh and this kind of textures and stuff, I personally can't get those on the computer. And it's so easy to do here. So I love it. Roger, thank you. Husky Boyo, thank you. Yay. Have a good one, Andre. Or Andre. Okay, now I'm using E41. It's more of a light beige color, but it lacks the sort of flesh undertone. So that's why I use the YR40s. It's just a little bit more of a yellowy peach. It's like the Y and the R stand for yellow and red. And so, you know, everybody has blood. And that gives a little bit more of a pinkish, golden, depending on your undertones, color to your skin. So that's why I use the YR first. No matter what tone the skin tone is at the end, I always start with the YR. Okay, so I'm leaving a highlight here because the light is coming from that side, so it would be a little bit lighter right there. Now her ties, all these little torn or cut lace, like the lace up of her dress, that is it's white. So I am kind of coloring in, oh, we can zoom in a little bit more. I am kind of coloring in those lines because they're just too little and annoying to try to go around. But because they're white, I'll just use some white acrylic paint at the end to make them white again. Is it cold up there in Canada? Absolutely, it's freezing. I'm gonna have to work pretty hard to get all the drop shadows right on her boobs. It's gonna take me a minute for sure. All right, now I'm switching to E42. Last day of -40, or so they say. Fingers crossed, right? James, hello. Thank you, Kara. I appreciate it. Not yet, Heather. Super sad about that. So Punchline is pretty pale, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with some of these additional tones that I'm adding in, because it would be super easy for me to go darker than her skin tone is. I already have in some places, but whatever. Dark blue, like navy blue lip tone is really difficult for me. Not my favorite, but I really love doing super, basically just wearing chapstick kind of lip tone. So for me, it's really weird to go that dark blue. Kitty Grace, hello. Timothy Brown, Merc, welcome. So drop shadows are going to be vitally important to making this look like what I intend for it to look like, which means I'm going to have to get brave. Okay, I'm blending out that E42 with E41 again. I'm going to plot out the drop shadows with a much lighter tone so that if I don't like it or I've done something wrong, I can adjust it without it being too obvious. Hello, Christina. Oh, thank you, Matt Carlos. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until that dries completely so that the drop shadows are nice and sharp. Copic markers are really amazing and they're made for blending, right? And they dry really, really, really fast. But if you want a soft blend, you need to work on it while it's wet, because then it'll blend in with the other ink that you've put down. But if you want a drop shadow, I learned this from Ebas, if you want a drop shadow, wait until it's really dry and then put that drop shadow in and it'll have a nice sharp line to it. Golf Boy, hello, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Okay. I'll never be able to tell if it's actually fully dry or not, but we're gonna risk it. All right, so I'm gonna start with E70. It is kind of a, let me get you the color. So I'm usually working over here for skin tones. These are almost like desaturated purples over here. They're like a purpley gray. And these I use for shadows a lot on skin. So like here, there would be a shadow from her hand or from her arm. Here there would be a shadow from her glove. And here there would be shadows from her shirt. Now we're putting shadows in the boob window. And as a shadow gets further away from the item that is casting the shadow, it will be less sharp. So like if it's really close, it will be a very sharp shadow, but as it gets further away, like as we go into the cleavage here, it will get a little bit more diffused, and then it'll get sharp again as it gets closer to that string that is causing the shadow, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Christina. That would be fun, Kara, for sure. So here, it's going to be really close in, and then it's going to go into the cleavage and lighten as it goes down. There we go. Same thing here, but the cleavage won't be as deep. So we're going to start really close and then go down and in a little bit, and then same over here. That is a shadow from the string, and then the shadow from the cloth. Something kind of like that. Hello, Mr. E. Get home safe. Hello, Jeff. Just gonna add a little bit more tone to that. There we go. All right, and then once this dries, if I feel like it needs more shadow or it needs to be sharper or a little bit darker, I will move to the next color up, which is E71. And I'm gonna just go around and do a few little additions. There we go. Yay, all done. Raven Rose, hello, welcome to the stream. Absolutely, James, please do so. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, definitely post it in Boop Squad. You can post it in the live stream too. We definitely want people to see your Kickstarter, 100%. Besides Swornfest, have I decided what my plan is for 2022? Not completely, no, Philip. All right. So I'm happy with that for now. And I think her dress is dry, so we'll get to working on her dress now. So, watercolors. What color shall I do? I mean, I'm kind of just wanting a dark blue, but that's too dark. So I might go here or there. Do I want turquoise or blue? Probably blue because there's so much purple around. I don't know. Yeah, I'm leaning towards this one. It looks more blue on camera than it does in real life. Kego2K, thank you so much for the follow. Edmonton Expo, yes. I'm signed up for it. I'm still waiting. Rob is probably busy. I think everything is okay. All right. So, let me get the Punchline cover that I worked on, because I know that I really check all the colors to make sure they're right, so now I can just mooch off myself. Punchline. Go. Little steel. All right, so she has turquoise on these little crisscross thingies and on her belt. Then she has, for that turquoise, I think I'm going to use, well, it's more like a light blue actually. So I think I'm going to use BG02 for that. Yeah. And then she's got the thingy on her hair, which I better draw in before I forget and paint her hair dark. So I like it when it does a little curve thingy like that. So we're going to do that right there. So all that in here is going to be blue. Well, her hair's not going to be pale for much longer, what the fan art. All right, and then the zippers are red, and that's really fun. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the red zippers for funsies real quick. Oh no! The live stream is wonky. Not good. Let me check and see what's going on. Bummer. Yep. It's looking a bit choppy. No, it's happening on Twitch too. So I'm really hoping everything fixes up. Well, it looks like it's working on Twitch again. Is everything better? Dragomir, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Sorry if everything's being a little bit buggy. Let me know when it starts looking better. That other gym guy. Hello, thank you. Summon the Forest Lord. I know, and he's not home. I suppose it's bound to happen sometimes that it gets a little buggy. Thank you. Hal says he did a refresh and that seemed to help. That's so good. Yay. Zombie Squirrel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, so I start with a kind of orangey red, and now I'm going to hit it with the nice punchy bright red that I have. Go. Roger, hello. Welcome to the stream today. No worries, Christina. Lurk away. All right, now I'm going to use Garnet, which is a darker, kind of more maroon red. That's right. I am cooking tonight, Philip. Okay. And then actual dark red. Oh, I love red. How was the chicken parm? It was awesome. Did Laura make it out okay? Yes, he did. He left this afternoon. It was a very sad mommy moment. I'm like standing in the middle of the airport because Dan dropped us off and then was parking the car and then would come get me after Laura checked in and everything like that. And I'm just standing in the airport after saying bye to Laura. This random lady standing in the middle of the airport crying. It was really quite pathetic. I've had a real teary kind of day. Okay, BGO2. BGO2, where is it? I know. It was a very sad day for Dawn. Thank you, Kitty. All right, let's take a look at James's Kickstarter here. I'm going to go to Facebook. Follow link. That is a really cool cover. Damn, the interiors are good. All right, I'm going to share this to Twitch. It's a Kickstarter by James Wallen. I said it wrong there. Take a look, everybody. Does he have a reading week in February? I don't know. No, we didn't name him after Data's brother, but I'm also cool with that. All right, I think this is the right color. We shall see. Yes, I mean, it looks to me like it's the right color, so we're gonna do our best here. And then it's the same going down the front of her shirt. So I'm going to have to be really careful when I watercolor this that I don't color over her zippers or this part right here. Because that would suck. I think I want it a little bit darker. I always play it safe on watercolor paper with Copic markers. So like if I think something is the right color, I'll go like a shade lighter on it. Just because it's so easy to get it wrong on watercolor paper because it's so absorbent compared to regular paper. Oh, Elisa, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Me so lavish. I love your name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. So yes, to all the people that are going to start trying out Copic or any kind of alcohol inked marker on watercolor paper, consider yourself warned. It's a lot darker on watercolor paper than it is on your average Bristol board, cardstock, whatever the case may be, whatever paper that is. If it's not watercolor paper, it's going to look a lot different on watercolor paper, so just go lighter. Joanne, hello, hello. I am having so much fun on this one. I'm giving you and Sammy like candy colors because I like it. It's like so intense. It doesn't, I don't know, like everyone's monitor and computer and phone and tablet or whatever is going to show color differently. And then, you know, it's all going through a webcam. And so who knows what color it's going to look like to you as opposed to what I'm seeing right here. But, you know, it's not as psychedelic in real life as it looks on my monitor. But anyway, color explosion. I'm glad you love it. Yes, this is Punchline, Elisa. And I'm confusing myself now. What was I going to do next? Having a blonde moment. They've become far more common now that I've made my hair blonde. Allie, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, now we are switching to watercolor in my scatterbrained day. And I can't decide if I should do light or blue. I think I'm gonna go blue. You know, kind of, and this is sort of like subconscious for all of us from like, you know, Silver Age comic books or newspapers or whatever. When they were coloring black, they would use blue for it, right? And that's still done nowadays too. But kind of blue is already in our brains as a black color. You know, for leather, Wonder Woman's hair, if you notice, a lot of times it's blue. So I'll probably do that here. Oh, and Philip, I owe you a massive apology. I have to slowly walk back my words. So Philip got me this for Christmas, and it is so awesome. And you know what? It matches my notebook planner. It matches my water bottle. For some reason, like, I've never really thought of myself as a turquoise kind of girl, but I kind of am, I guess. Anyway, I said that this was an embossing tool because that's literally what it says on the front. But then I went on the back and it says quickly dries inks, glues, and paints. So I need to maybe silence myself in my, I don't want to burn my paper, and give this a shot. I'm not going to test out a heat tool on somebody's original. I will do that on another piece of paper, but I do owe Philip an apology because I do believe that this is something that will dry paint. And I'm a fail, and I need to shut up. Mark, hello, welcome to the stream. Kat Mila. I know you told me how to pronounce your name, and now I have forgotten. So I hope you don't mind me just calling you Kat so I'm not screwing anything up. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Happy 2022. It's a heat gun, yes, but then it says it can dry paint. So I'm going to be very, very careful and test this on another piece of paper, but I do believe I was wrong. And it's so cute, and it's smaller than my giant hairdryer that I have here. So it might be nice to use. We'll see. Timeless Echo, hello, hello. Mela, aha. Thank you. I'm glad Kat is okay. I did. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for your forgiveness, Philip. All right. So I'm going to do dark blue, and I'm going to go with like a kind of desaturated dark blue. It's $4.92, so that's this one right here. So what I do when I buy all of my colors is I write the numbers on the front of their little pans so that I know what number it is, and so I can match it to my swatches, because here it's like really hard to tell what the undertones are. Look at that. They all look the same. But of course they look differently once you've painted them out. They all have a slightly different tone. So that's why I use numbers, so I can keep them all coded and know what I'm doing. What is this? C3. Oh! Environment Life, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for joining Environment Life. Please put your links if there's anything that you would like us to follow or take a look at. Please do so. And welcome, everyone. I am working on Punchline. This is a commission for one of my Christmas giveaway winners. And I host that every November. And I usually give away about 10 drawings. Well, it's like a raffle. So website purchase enters you into said raffle. So these are going to people who support my work. Joanne and her daughter Sammy won this one. And I'm having a fun time with psychedelic colors. All right, what did I say? $4.92. Yes. So I have it actually, I'm just mixing it in with some leftover navy blue that I had here, and that's actually kind of a nice color, so we're gonna go with that. And then I haven't decided completely, but I may pick up some of the environment tones in there as well. Like I might pull in some of the purples from the background or something, just so that it looks like it's picking up a bit of the environment tone. But for now, I'm just starting out with the blue, and then we'll take it from there. Because I kind of feel the need to proceed with caution, because I could run the risk of, yes, she would maybe be picking up some of the environment tones, but then it could also make her just completely recede into the background. So that's why I'm being a little bit cautious with how much of the ambient tones I'm going to pull in. Thank you, Environment Life. Yay, Vicky! Thank you! And welcome to the stream! Yay, thank you, Elisa. It's really fun. Not gonna lie, I had a good time working on that. And the thing is usually the watercolor kind of dries much paler than what you've painted down, you know? So I was expecting this to lighten up and get a little bit paler, almost more pastel looking. But I guess I used a lot of paint and really filled my brush with it, and as such, it's surprisingly brighter than I expected, but I'm loving it. TV, hello! Yes, it was a happy accident, Brandon. Absolutely. So it's mostly blues down here. I might start bringing in some pinks and purples up towards the top, just because it is, we're getting close to a lot more purple. So I mixed some purple into the blue. Grab a little bit of pink. Thank you, Timeless Echo. Did I clean up all my flocking mess yet? Well, I cleaned it up before Christmas, yes. Once all of the decorating was done, but no, I have not put away my Christmas decorations. That is a this weekend job. I'm kind of dreading it. Not gonna lie. You heard it's all over the neighborhood. Oh, it sure is. Steph, hello. Oh, thank you, Roger. Yes, he will oversee my cleanup work. That is for sure. All right, so now I'm going to bring in a little tiny bit of turquoise. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint on top of this turquoise. Well, once the watercolor dries, I'm going to go over all of it with Copic marker again to like kind of re-darken the blacks. Make the blacks nice and punchy again. How am I going to get rid of the flock without Sherlock getting into it? He's honestly not that interested. I was surprised, but yeah, he doesn't seem to care. So it's great for me. So I did purple first, and some pink and some blue, and now I'm just adding in a little bit of turquoise in a few places, just so that everything kind of looks of a piece. hopefully. Especially because if I do what I have planned, I'm going to outline her in turquoise. So I want some places to have a decent amount of turquoise. Ugh, and I just stuck my hand in it. Probably doesn't want to get his royal paws dirty. Yes, very possible. All right, the thing that's really going to help bring the contrast up again is making those blacks darker. They're still a little too gray looking for me. So once that's done, I think that the whole thing will start to kind of feel a little bit more tied together. Go. It's not looking too terrible. So she does have her little poncho, which I colored through because it's black. So I can just color over it at some point. So really it's going to be time to start working on the her pom-poms in her hair, the blade, all of that stuff. Oops, sorry. I need to respond to my son. Sorry, guys. Andres, thank you. Oh, hey, JK and Batsky Starman, thank you both for the follows on Twitch. I really appreciate it. And before I get too far afield, I need to paint her glove, which I totally forgot about. See you later, Dr. Dark. Jen, hello. Okay, good. And then the X on her glove is lime green. Mark, I'm going to send you to the corner. Let's turn this down a little bit. It's a little bright. There we go. Mr. E, hello, welcome. Yeah, so I need to go a lot darker black on her dress. That will happen soon. I just need it to dry, and then we'll start working on her hair as well. Okay. And I'm not finished with her shirt. I'm having some trouble with getting the right tone. Copic purples are not my favorite. They just don't work so well. So I probably should have done them in watercolor, but I did it in Copic mostly. And so that was probably where I went wrong. And then she has a strip of magenta in her hair. So I need to do that. Let's get the blue in first, though. Yay! Blue is done. Yeah, just a little bit, Juan. Yay. Okay, so her hair is black with magenta pieces, like a magenta strip. So where do I want the magenta strip? Or I might just make it a little bit random so it kind of shows up here and there. But I need toner gray markers. Rurutu, hello, hello. have to just be really careful when I go right up to her face like that with a dark black marker. It's a little scary. Justin, hello! Welcome to the stream. Frenzy, hello. Thank you so much. Matthias, Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and I need to do a shout out to Melissa. If you are on the stream, thank you so much for your order. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it a ton. Ah, so that was you, Elisa. Thank you so much. Aw, I appreciate it a ton. And yeah, you got both Lady Mechanicas. Whoop, whoop. I had not made the connection that that was you. Fail. I said hello, Justin. Did you not hear me? Van Helsing, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Aw. Justin, the art you've been posting lately and the coloring is really awesome. I love it. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with her hair and put in some put in some tones like I did on her dress. So who's failed on their resolution already? Probably me. Actually, yes, I did. I had every intention to post on social media as much as possible, hopefully every day, and I failed today. Well, yeah, it kind of does. So going live does kind of count as a post, but ideally I'd like to also post an image. And I even had one planned, but you know, Sad Dawn was sad. I will be glad, Dawn. Well, yeah, you know, I'm fine. What it is, Van Helsing, it's really not that big a deal, but my son left to go back to university this afternoon. So, that's why I'm a little sad. All is well, though. He just texted and said he arrived safely in Victoria, and so, you know, I'm happy about that. Adalberto, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Good evening, Stanley. So, Juan, do you feel like sharing what your New Year's resolution was? Does anybody feel like sharing? Nader, hello. Yes, I'm so glad as well, Van Helsing. And, you know, I am also happy that he's doing school and doing what he's supposed to do, but it's still just, it's sad to say bye. It's really hard. Yours was to cut back on awesome art cover comics. Oh, sorry. That's a tough one. need to refill my marker. And I need toner gray number 9. T8. T9. Win! It was right there. Computer science, Hal. Philip thinks Dan brainwashed Moobot because of his low percent scores, yet I got 91% love for your second punchline. I think Philip is brainwashed instead of Moobot. Aw. Sorry, Philip. Possibly at some point, Terrence. It is part of my fine print when I do my giveaway that if I decide I want to, I will turn it into a print. When I'm doing a commission that's like someone is buying a commission from me, of course I check with the person. But just to make my life easier, I put that in the fine print so that, you know, it's established before I even start that if I want it, I will take it. Yeah, he's good at math. Alright, I overfilled like usual, which is very dangerous with a black marker. I need to be careful. Okay, go. Yep, I overfilled way too much. Bummer, bummer. Only 8%. Bummer. Is this dry? Yeah. All right, we're gonna get some darker tones going on in here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that later. It's kind of a me thing, and I want darker black, but I don't think you guys are going to see that, so we won't bother doing that right now. And I'm going to plan out where I'm going to put her magenta strips in her hair first, because I need to go light to dark when it comes to Copic marker. So let's do that. So it's kind of just a purpley pink tone. Sorry, Terrence. Is the feed breaking up for you guys as well? Is anyone else having that problem? Maybe I'm going to start with like a pink tone. Yeah, okay, so it's being a little twitchy for everybody. Sorry. I'm just going to actually paint it around here and there, because I kind of like the idea of it not being perfectly in one spot. I think that'll make it look a little bit more natural. Even if your hair has a streak of color in it, it's not like it's going to stay all together, you know? Hair does what it wants and goes where it wishes. So I think getting it a little bit more mixed up and mixed around is a good thing. And wherever I decide I don't want it, I can just paint over it with black. I'm glad the feed is good for you, Joyanne. That's awesome. I do. I ask when it is a regular commission, when it is one of these Christmas ones, I will still generally ask, but I do actually write that in the description of the giveaways. I put it in the fine print just to make my life a little bit easier. Ooh, one must be very careful right by a face. Luis, hello! Welcome to the stream! Alright, I don't plan to use all of these strips that I'm doing. Has Dawn ever drawn Bestia? I don't think I ever have. I honestly don't know who that is, unfortunately. Thank you, Luis. Okay, now to work on the little pom-poms in her hair. And I think I'm going to go for the same kind of smooshy background colors and make them look kind of like that. So here we go. Party fun time. Hanu Soul, hello. Welcome to the stream today. Let me take a look and see what this character is. No, that's not. Here we go. Ink Stained Fox. Thank you. Ooh, nice. I like her character. I like her character design. It's very cool. Oh, sorry about that, Hanu Soul. That's what I needed. I forgot about my blue. All right. Time to get her hair done. All right, we're having a little bit of warping. I'm going to use the blow dryer for a second. Oh, thank you, Louise. Cover your ears if the blow dryer bothers you. I just need to flatten this out. to you too, and Happy New Year to your family as well. Thank you. I'm having fun with this one. It's very bright colors. Okay, T9. We're going to be very careful with this because the last thing I want is to get a bunch of black ink everywhere. Yes, it is leaking. That's what I get for overfilling. You know what? I might be a chicken and play it safe for a few minutes. I'm going to start with toner gray number 5. Do a little bit of blending here. I'm gonna just test out my color plan. It's just a little bit easier to play it safe with the toner grays if I start with a lighter color. Oh, some of that liquid frisket is still up here. I missed a spot. Got it. To get her, the actual crown of her head to sort of pop out from the background. I mean, from like the back of her ponytail, I'm definitely putting some intense shadowing right behind her head right there. second. So what are you guys talking about? You choosing anti-heroes or what villain you would be or something like that? Aw, you're so sweet, Mr. E. My conscience could not take it. But yes, theoretically that could be done. Oh, that's such a good question, Van Helsing. I'm so sorry I missed it. Jeff, hello. Oh, and Sean, I'm sorry I missed your comment that my color work is getting better. Thank you, yay. Alright, sorry guys. Gotta answer my son really quickly. One second. Sorry. I would take Mr. Manhattan. Devin, I would choose Victor Stone, aka Cyborg. He's the walking internet. Oh, that's smart. My eldest son. He's in university, and we just dropped him off at the airport to head back earlier this afternoon. He's 19. Guys, I love this convo. It's so cool. Dana's smart as Batman. He's just never shown to be that way. Does he have the tall jeans too? I'd say he's medium tall. He's like, I don't know, 5'10", 5'11". Okay, this is a tricky part. I probably just should have figured it out a little bit better is what I needed to do. Where's my toner gray number 5? Literally. Oh, here we go. That's medium for you. He would be as well. Yeah, way tall for you. So some people are having some intense freezing on the live stream and others are not. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just color through that string. It will be far too annoying and not worth the effort to try to color around it. I will just paint it white at the end. So much easier. You're going to have to be excused for Sunday's stream. Aw, of course, Juan. You're excused anytime you wish to be. You never even need to ask. Are you doing something fun on Sunday? Oh my God, is there a football game? Is this like football game season? It is, right? Because the Super Bowl is like at the end of this month. Yes, I feel like there's some Super Bowl shit afoot. Playoffs are starting really soon. Okay. Lag and freezing now. Sorry. need I should have like a purpley magenta tone in here. Please tell me I do. Is this the closest one I have? No, that's too red. Really thought I had a purpley magenta, but I guess I don't. Bummer. Insomniac's Dream, hello, welcome Raiders. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I was like looking for a color and missed the raid. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Insomniac's Dream, please feel free to post all of your links, whatever you would like us to see. Thank you so much for bringing your people over here. And if you would, I know that usually by the time you're done with the live stream, you need to get food or whatever, so please feel free to run if you need to. Looks like my stream just decided to crash. At least over with me. Want to make sure I'm giving you a follow. Yes, I am following. How was your live stream? Sorry, everything should fix up really quickly. For some reason, Twitch is telling me I have excellent upload speed. I'm good for you. Okay, well, I guess I'm just bad on my end. All right, well, I will introduce myself really quickly. My name is Dawn McTagg. I'm a comic book artist, and right now I am working on some of my Christmas commissions. And so I am working with watercolor and mixed media right now, and I am painting Punchline. I'm back. Hello. Insomniacs, what were you working on today? Were you having a good one? How was your stream? I hope you had a fantastic holiday time and a good New Year's. Jackal Jacks, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, Dan is my tech guy. He is currently out with our youngest son for Lyndon's jiu-jitsu class, and Dan is at the gym. So I will have to wait and talk with him about any tech supporty things later. But, you know, the problem is on my end right now, it's saying that, you know, stream quality is good. I'm having no upload issues, so who knows? I was working on face charts for future makeup looks. Ooh, is it like that makeup paper that you can do makeup on? And it like, I don't know, it's like for makeup artists to plan looks. Is that what you were doing? Olivia B. Arts, thank you so much for the follow. David Carranza, welcome to the stream. Dan, no, out for his class. Class. Jiu-jitsu class. All right, I'm overdoing the pink here, and that is intentional. I can just paint over it if need be. No, Philip, I don't need to. I'll just, run down and get cooking right at 8. So we're good. Thank you, Christina. Yay, yay. I'm having fun. I'll never say no to lots of pink and purple, and like this color combination is really my favorite right now. And I'm so glad that Joyanne and Sammy, who this piece is for, are kind of letting me go a little bit crazy here. And they seem to be liking this color combo, so that's really awesome. Sister, hello, welcome to the stream. Siamak, hello, hello, how's it going? Fellowship, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Oh, Joyanne, you're still here. Lol. I'm just talking about you. Here's to hoping you're not hating it. Van Helsing, it was great to have you join in today. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you next time. You're always so great at coming up with fun questions for everybody to answer. You're so much better at it than me. I love it when you do that. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Sammy's here too. Hello. Amini Marks, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. All right, her hair is looking very pink right now. It's just the streak or strip of pink that she has in her hair, and then I'm just kind of adding ambient light to the blacks. Sammy was making our supper. Oh, cool. Okay. So I'm going to quickly dry her hair so that I can add in the Copic. It doesn't stick very well to wet paper. So here we go. Cover your ears if the blow dryer bothers you. I'm also re-flattening the paper. That's why I'm pushing on it to try to get all the bubbles out. Oh, thank you. Guys are just yelling at each other for no good reason. Oh, that's so awesome, David Carranza. Thank you. Yes, it's a lot of patience, time, and having patience with yourself. That too. Was that ink or watercolor before? That was watercolor. So now I'm moving into Copic markers, which are an alcohol ink-based marker. Meat Shake, hello. Ooh, welcome Meat Shake and Raiders. I feel so fortunate. Thank you all so much for the raids. It's so cool. Welcome, welcome. Today I am working on a Punchline commission and having fun. It's exciting. I'm working with watercolor, Copic marker, colored pencil, everything. Thank you, Roger. David Suter, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream and thank you. Well, it's so great to have you all here. I really appreciate the raids. I appreciate all of you that are already following me and tune in when you get the notification. It means so, so much. Oops, I'm just banging into stuff. Classic. All right, Christina. I'm having problems with the fine lines in the hair with Copics, especially at the ends. Go quickly. Fast strokes. So awesome, David. I hope you have a great time working on them. Guillermo13, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream today. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I kind of suck at pronunciation sometimes. All right, this is too much of one big solid area. Do not like. right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring up some of this darker black tone, but then I'm going to switch to probably one of my dark Copic markers, like a dark maroon tone, so that I can start shading in that red hair. I mean the pink hair. Oh, that's a good one, Kara. Central Park, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, so good, Kara. You're on a roll today. At least you know Justin's a good sport when it comes to that. See you later, Stanley. You rated too hard. Are we having troubles again? So it kind of died for a second. Is that what happened? Yeah. Damn. Okay, it looks like I reconnected now. Check and make sure, but as far as I can tell, it says I'm offline. Huh. One second. Okay. Let me check Facebook. Am I live on Facebook? Okay, if anybody ends up seeing this part, I will, I'll restart. So just give me a second, I'll be right back.